Bay City and Midland. This is ABC 12 News at 6.
What happened in Flint should never have happened, and financial compensation with a settlement is just one of many ways we can and will continue to show our support for the city of Flint and its families.
Tonight, a huge step toward making amends. The state of Michigan has agreed to pay $600 million to Flint residents poisoned by the city's lead-tainted water. The settlement announced today still has to be approved by a federal judge, but if it is, it's likely to be the largest one in Michigan history. Tonight, we are bringing you team coverage of this monumental deal, from what's included and who will benefit to how some of the city's major players are reacting. We'll kick things off with ABC 12's Ann Perrette. She caught up with a local family struggling with the long-lasting health effects of lead. And Ann, are they feeling vindicated tonight?
They are, Matt. We have learned these last 6 years lead exposure is extremely dangerous, especially for kids. It can cause death to cognitive learning disabilities, something my new friends Matthew and Chase are struggling with. This money will help them and thousands of other Flint kids as they grow up.
Oh my goodness.
Matthew and Chase Bell are both 5 years old. The cousins' birthdays are only 3 days apart. They were born just months after the water source switched to the Flint River in April 2014.
It angers me, but it saddens me a lot too.
The boys were lead poisoned by the untreated water. It's hard to tell they're struggling. The two best friends love Legos and dinosaurs. They can talk your ear off about Jurassic World. But for Matthew, his grandpa Floyd Bell says he has difficulty paying attention.
He has a list of flashcards, and I can go. We can go over them all day. He'd ace them all day long, and I wake him up tomorrow morning. It's like they're written in Germany, and it's sad. I don't let him see me, but sometimes I go away from the sessions, always encouraging him, but to myself, I'm in tears.
For Chase, it took some time for him to speak.
He's very articulate right now, but his speech development took so long to come. He's 5 years old, and I'm just not understanding him fully.
Bell watches both grandkids during the week. He's become Matthew's legal guardian. He says he stayed positive a settlement would come thanks to his faith and friendship with his attorney. He got the call late last night.
Oh man, I was just like, it's been 6 years. It's been a long time.
His attorney predicts Flint kids who were 6 and under during the water crisis will receive a 6-figure award. Bell says that'll be set aside to make sure the kids get the extra help they need. They're still learning what long-term struggles the boys will have to deal with.
And we just have to be positive with it, because you're going to have so many, but that's not enough. If that's what the settlement is, that's what it is. And we're just going to be positive and make the best use of it for the kids.
And Bell understands that people are skeptical, but is hopeful that parents uncomfortable with admitting that their kids are struggling will participate in this settlement. We have made available the timeline for how you can join on our website. For now, live in Flint, I'm Ann Perrette, ABC 12 News.
All right, Ann. Well, many of the $600 million deal, the specifics regarding that, they are still under wraps until a federal judge signs off. But we do know how this money will be divvied up. And here's a quick breakdown of it. The biggest chunk, 80% of it, will go to Flint's youngest and most vulnerable victims. We're talking about children. Any minor who was exposed to lead-tainted water will be eligible for compensation without proof of personal injury. Now, this 18% that you see right over here, this is money that is going to be earmarked for adults and property damage claims. Unlike kids, adults will be required to show proof of personal injury. And the rest of the money, 2.5%, will go to economically impacted businesses. We're talking about local school districts and special education programs. A process will be established so Flint residents can file claims. Criteria, along with a more comprehensive breakdown, is posted on abc12.com. Our team coverage continues now with